Governor Obere reaffirms equitable development across the Service Commission charges to justify the academic qualification by actively refresh a course. President Bola Tinubu assures Nigerians that with the milestone of the Association Nigeria plan over the plan on to bridges. Good evening and welcome to Delta Television. Calling. You can also use online on Facebook at Delta Broadcasting and then at Delta Broadcasting Service of it. From this development across the state with special focus on river communities. We already started this joint inauguration of the new 0.1 Okuntu in Brutu local government area. Jime Udweme report.
Described the project as an intervention that connects community by the challenging riverine terrain. Proof of his to provide quality, durable, and smart infrastructure for all debtors. He lauds and the supervising engineers for quality delivery that under his administration meet standards of stability and transparency. Governor added that he continue to complete why across us that more includes school protection, adding that he was inspired people's trust for his administration.
It's undeniable. His administration desire of the people. It concerns the rehabilitation of this road, which only leads the road between the ancient town of Ogulaha to the Oku community.
Representing Brutu Federal, Julius Pondi, the northern area, describing the project as the beginning is to come. Also speaking, Commissioner and Public Mr. Charles Aniago, the brewery's love and people as the road has widths of between 6.5 10 meters, expanded systems, and placement of culverts with flood resistance.
Today, we are able to like here. We can only thank you, Excellency. And to add you, like the last speaker, we shall
appreciate the contractor for also doing extend the drains. What we approved, the inscription to comprise the drains
of Brutu government. The governor for his continued area, including in Kiabu, the Ayuba Bridge and other lines, and appeal to him the of an to Brutu town. In his goodwill message, chairman of Ogulaha community, Guo, commended the governor for his leadership. Ejime
It's on Guo, governance and and The Speaker stated this at an leadership session for both sitting and non-members of the state held in Asaba.
Speaking on the theme Leadership for Assembly tomorrow, Right Honorable Guo, the forum as the first of it, and a platform for reflection and knowledge sharing. At the 8th Assembly, the wisdom of their differences through the right noted that every legislature changes but emphasized that unity, integrity, institutional learning remain vital, effective. The Speaker called on past, present, and future members to work together, strengthen, supporting the executive in good governance, more agenda. Chairman of the organizing committee, Deputy Speaker, Right Honorable, the committee to bind legislature. In real message, Akpodio Gaga, Chairman of the Forum, Speaker, the Right Honorable Okoro, lauded the executive and the leadership assembly. They drew participants from past assemblies 1992 and consensus face of diversity, managing banana peels and reporting.
Civil servants in the state urged to justify qualifications, participating actively in reform process to improve in promotion examinations. The chairman of the State Service Commission, Mrs. Roslyn Amio, gave the presentation of results at 5 refresher course proposed examination for officers 10 conference in Aba. Vice Monye reports.
Chairman of the State Service Commission, Mio, commended the importance and of the examination for effective discharging their duties and promptly. Mrs. however expressed over the poor performance of sizing promote civil strictly based on merit, performance, and caution officers to take the exercise seriously. Steps that the Commission thoroughly to ensure fairness and transparency. Chairman also charged invigilators to intensify efforts and ensure the standards at all times.
Refresher and good. If and you take the material for you, because what you have heard
earlier, committee and in charge of the refresh a total number of 502 officers sat for the examination, 362, 50% and about 100. That the outcome showed many of still lack adequate knowledge, not but through dedication and performance. He commended Governor Sheriff for his consistent support for servants' welfare and professional development. Key building and activated force.
The refresher course and the promotion examination is definitely an unbelievable effort by the Civil Commission to a level for the consideration of the promotion eligible officers and prioritizing the merit criteria has continued to be sustained and is upon by civil society.
Directors, consultants, and senior of commission on
First, collaborate among stakeholders for sustainable access to clean water, safe sanitation, and hygiene. Emphasized state-level sensitization workshop, society organizations, and media professionals in Assam. The event was organized by the Ministry of Water Resources in Sustainable Urban and Rural Water and Hygiene Program. Eunice is here.
In remarks, the Committee on Water Resource Development, Dr. Isaac Wiki, presented by the Acting Secretary, F. Ozebe, said public health have been health citizens to improve sanitation in promoting behavior change and environmental responsibility.
Come you program, be able to change our narrative. We have lines, and I will be doing something. Come your own contribution. What we are doing. So see public toilets. So if you want one education, then see toilets as some can encourage to try.
Environmental guard specialist for Seoul, Mr. Akmodo, said the workshop was designed to strengthen partnerships. The CSOs, water sanitation, and advocacy.
Actually, is to bring water to the people and also create sanitation with the development of the program and also the sustainable development goals. The agencies implemented in Delta State are the for small and delivered at least a large extent.
Overview. Olawokolo as the government, supported by the World Bank, entered by the water resources. She outlined water supply services, motion, institutional strengthening, financing, and evaluation.
Currently, states in Nigeria have 6 states under the program states, and Deltans to assist and sanitation.
The Nigerian spoke on the media challenges, strategies in effectively reporting issues surrounding water, urged practitioners to help promote water sanitation across the state through awareness creation, advocacy, and monitoring, behavior change communication, sensitization during health emergencies, promoting community voices.
It is the media wherever they are, or
the featured presentation by implementing partners of the program, including the State Urban Water Small Town Sanitation Agency, STOWASA, Supply Agency, ROWASA, the Nigerian Union of State Council, organizations.
Sanitation and hygiene habits go a long way in a healthy society. I believe that with implementers and the CS and collaborate together would go in a successful implementation project and ensure a healthier unit Emeasia report.
Bola showed my that's with the mission of the nation. The Nigerian Abuja said would come its economic challenges. The President stated that while reform administration had been, they were aimed at putting Nigeria's economy on to play a role in national development. Vice President Kashim Shettima has called the diaspora to play a development in the economy. Speaking at the National Nigeria Diaspora Summit in Abuja, the Vice President, the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Affairs, Ambassador determined to harness the expertise, resources, and networks for transition. Senator Shettima explained that government in such as the diaspora, the home and abroad house exchange to attract investment and make it easier for Nigerians to pay development. He commended the Nigerians in diaspora need come under the leadership of Mrs. Abike Dabiri, sustaining productive engagement living abroad. That $25 billion in 2024 have significantly supported households, businesses, and products across Nigerians in the diaspora advantage of the enabling environment created in the administration to invest in sectors such as agriculture, technology. He assured government continue to promote of doing and protecting investors in both at home and abroad. The federal government has come to a policy which made the mother the language of instruction from early childhood. The Minister of Education, Mr. Maruf Tunji, instruction from primary schools. Dr. Lausa research conducted at the ministry showed that the mother tongue policy negatively affected pupils. Linguistic diversity implementation across the impractical. That examinations in the country were conducted in English, while many pupils taught in their native languages struggled to adapt at higher levels. The minister made the new decision to unify learning standards nationwide and in outcomes. It has investigated the Electoral Commission's what dealing exercising worry constituency state issues of marginalized by Kiri F. Group by Senator Simon Lalong AP Plateau South and co-sponsored by Senator APC, that while Brahma gained extra votes, a reduction from 5 votes. The petition also consistent report reportedly outside Delta State. Thomas APC doubt in Judaism, but President Senator G. advised referral to review. Senate committees on judiciary, human rights, matters, ethics have 4 weeks ahead of the 27 election. The Academic Union of Universities ASU has deferred to demand another strike. ASU announced this after council meeting. University Jali, he accused some officials of frustrating process through partial payments and presentation of facts. Professor Piuna insists on full implementation of the 2009 ASU federal government payment of mobilization funds and maintain money and called on stakeholders to prevent the government to act before the 2020 deadline. Ensuring that since in the country met the high standards of safety and efficacy. Director General of the Professor Salah Adeye workshop in-house traceability project held in Abuja. First states NAFDAC regulation 2024, the pharmaceutical product regulation will help stop standard falsified, explaining that the need used during the COVID-19 vaccine rollout certification called of defective drug batches by public health. President Bola Tinubu define Nigeria's future. Speaking of the Guild of the president's reforms have been difficult for building a sustainable economy. Urge Nigerians to remain patient and they need long-term benefits for all parents. He also called on the media to promote and national development in the collective of recovery. First Energy Policy Institute says during upstream petroleum regulatory NUPRC will produce positive results and could shape future oil investment. The executive director in a briefing yesterday that strengthening quality data access and boost investor confidence for he commended the leadership NUPRC under NGA for driving transparency through real-time data and licensing updates. According to YPI, Nigeria's oil rig has grown in 2021 2020 investor and improve operational efficiency. There is also high utilization and compliance procedures help to reduce delays, enhance accountability in the upstream sector. While it that the country's progress will serve as a model for other Western nations striving for energy governance and attract sustainable investment. State government motels, guest houses, restaurants, fast food outlets, tour companies, night and other hospitality and tourism to regular registration, settle any state in the functional permanent secretary, Mr. Harold Oji, is necessary to set the industry and ensure that only operators carry business in the state. The state must towards stakeholders for full cooperation and compliance will attract, including disclosure, line with laws and regulations. It reiterates that it's committed to a safe and thriving hospitality and tourism sector. Watching Delta television, manufacturing of Nigeria raises a planned ban on production and sachet, small pets, bottle, and beverages. Please, we'll be back.
The joy of Christmas is here. Management of Delta Service, DB, warmly invite you to our festival of 9 lessons and carols.
An enchanting evening of hymns, lifting music, drama, and warm cheers. We gather to celebrate of Christmas.
As the prestigious DBS, alongside other choirs and guest ministers, carols, messages, and the spirit of the season.
Expect a magical reflect and joy, uplift and renew the hope of Christmas.
Come dressed in your best as we reflect on the season and spread the joy of Christmas.
Date, Thursday, 27th November 2020.
Venue, Emmanuel the Savior Catholic Church, Asaba. Time, 4 p.m.
DBS Asaba Festival of 9 Lessons.
Come make memories.
Christmas.
For Lagos, come go celebrate and for one year corner. Okay, Globe Trotter. The pilot they are for them. They say come meet me. Make her come sit down for cockpit. We could fly the plane together. Sure. This not the so go by your master.
Top master, top and get plus 50 free star 606 2,000 customers. Naira for voice, 1,000 Naira for data.
Very much with us. Now the rest of the Manufacturing Association of Nigeria, MAN, has raised on the production and sale of sachet bottle beverages, warning that it could cost 1.9 investment 5 years. The association, Mr. Segun Ajayi Kadiru, in a statement, said the move Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has unfair damage to manufacturers from the country's economic justice. He said the Senate's endorsement of NAFDAC's position came without proper consultation with stakeholders. An early consensus had been reached for stricter existing regulations when consumption rather than Kaduri, alcoholic drinks have not been them to drive production and sales on the unregulated and potentially dangerous alcohol markets. Governor Sheriff Fubo has reaffirmed administration, inclusive government, and even development across the state. Speaking of the one community during the 20th anniversary of the Banana of Ogulaga Kingdom, King Joseph Timi Torububu in government area already said his government philosophy projects with priority to community and significant national wealth. Ejime report.
Who is the chairman of the Ijaw Traditional Rulers Forum on the governor described the event as a historic celebration of 2 decades of victory and dignified leadership. The monarch for his consistent advocacy for equity and fairness affecting producing communities, acknowledging that such dedication has strengthened between traditional authority and modern governance in the region. Governor Borewori's government recognized the role of in the economy and to a of riverine and rural communities.
2 decades on the merely of visibility and progress to the have responsibility with grace and dignity.
Ordered to Rububu 1 is in recalling the monarch's support during the 2020 elections. He also underscored the importance of maintaining and aligning with the benefit of debtors. He has for their local hospital, peace and progress of the state.
Governor Ofasa Epiphany in GSA of his 7th birthday, in a statement by Secretary Sir Festus for his enjoyment to peace, unity, of Asaba Kingdom. Governor Borewori described the revered ruler, erudite scholar, symbol of honor, whose continue to inspire pride among the people of Asaba and across the state. Be as engaged contributions to education, government, and community development reflect his deep passion for service and the preservation of Delta's cultural heritage. I reaffirm this administration's commitment to support traditional institution and pledge cooperation with in advancing the collective aspirations of the Asaba people. Governor Borewori prayed for God's good health and long life, monarch, wishing him full. Similarly, the state head Dr. G has congratulated the Asaba of Asaba, Professor Epiphany N. birthday and page and Asaba comment father's community that she had followed his activities across various platforms. She pledged to collaborate with the palace in ways that would further impact Delta's, disclosing that had initiated this more agenda within her first 100 days office. Dr. Seji added that her office through approach to and co-implementation of projects to strengthen across the state public service. Responding to Asaba of Asaba, Professor Epiphany as in commended the head of service. He expressed partner with particular action guide and the annual honor of the late campus. Of this House of Assembly, has felicitated with the Asaba on the occasion of the State Vice Chief President the Asaba as an outstanding and wisdom and commitment progress inspire the society. Right, monarchs' contributions to education, building and culture that is respect, traditional rulers and constitutional governance under passion and leadership. We pray for continued blessings, strength, and call on residents of Asaba to join that embodied unity, wisdom, and modern progress. The Speaker referred to traditional institutions and the vital role in development across the states. Its Commissioner for Jews has empowered 102 traders, artisans with 60 million pay. The empowerment program will do top politicians, communities, youth, women, as was held over the north town of Dr. Onojeme. Pere Botu reports.
The 100 beneficiaries from the 13 wards in North local government ages of life business support and empowerment to businesses. 30 persons received 5 each, since got 200 each, while another 50 persons 100,000 naira each. At the event, Dr. Joseph Onojame said he will celebrate his birthday by traders and artists hosting a lavish party. He explained from his findings the value of goods of some of the petty traders, even up to 3,000 naira, hence he decided to spend financially to improve their and grow their. Dr. Onojame called Governor Sheriff Oborowori his various programs, which he said inspired him and beneficiaries to use their funds judiciously to expand their enterprise. Noted that it is better gradually than to start at risk losing business. The commissioner also lauded Governor Sheriff Oborowori his infrastructural development north and north of the state.
This empowerment I've been doing before now is what I would want to be doing regularly. But this money that is going to the empowerment of our people, raise them from the level higher social.
The commissioner for Nasarawa, Dr. Gaza Wamna, said the empowerment of the artisans and petty traders would help restoration of business owners city to for its structural development strides, particularly in the road sector.
Beginning of transformation, and they will never forget it. Once you truncate poverty generation, come after it.
Also, the Commissioner for Environment, Jiro Onojame, for the empowerment, advised the people to continue to support the commission and government. Some of the beneficiaries who spoke expressed joy and to improve business.
God, no, my heart has to say yes. God should bless him and bless the government. Very good that I was going to do for me today. Good, happy.
I am both.
67 victim fire disasters in its local government area have been given financial support and initiatives by the Commission and the state to cushion it.
The Incorporation Foundation presented checks and food fire disaster on January 16th and January 2025. The chairman of the board of the Niger Delta Development NDC, Shedu Ibie, said fire incidents in Agbo and Owa as 4 persons lost their lives, while others lost buildings and goods worth millions of naira. Following thorough investigation, verification teams, and property lost at goods, the commission decided to provide financial support palliatives with their losses to assist the victims get back on.
Can't replace incurred or suffered who in the January 2020. An interventionist agent said we must support our little, and that's what we do because of to in the Niger Delta, and so we've got to identify with them and wipe away some of their tears.
The foundation means Omome Osime NDDC is a beacon of hope to the and the region, and commended the community financial support and palliatives to the victims of the fire disaster. In his remarks, the then Kingdom, Obi and Chukwu Kiagokruzi the first, and the representative Obi of our NDDC for coming to the aid of the victims, saying the Justice Commission was concerned of the people.
I'd like to thank you for actually looking at the past and similar incidents that I was aware of myself and choosing to involve them. We're happy about what we are going to more things will be brought to us. We are
some of the beneficiaries who expressed gratitude to Mr. Chibie for putting smiles on faces. They had lost hope of getting any palliative.
I'm very happy. Over the gesture being given to us by NDC management board, we are indeed a check of 5% and my account has been credited as well.
The event presentation of checks ranging from and below to the victims who lost loved ones, buildings, and goods. I am Pere Botu report.
Sports. Super FIFA playoff final Africa after thrashing Gabon. Scoring in the 76th minute, Akko Adams, but the lead was erased by the 89th minute of Lemina, which saw the game going into extra time. Nigeria took the lead again in the 8th minute through Dara Ejuke, late praised by Nigerians and Victor win and a chance to play next year's Mondial at the States and Canada. For the only way to do is to love what you do. To end the news, Governor has realized his commitment to equitable development for some riverine communities. Mr. Third of the newly 12.1 the Okuntu development area. The state has been able to justify their academic qualification by participating in courses, their promotion nations. Service Commission, Mrs. Rose Kugaj, presentation of the results of the 2025 course and compulsory presentation on salary grade 5 at the conference in President Nigeria 30 miles He made a statement at the first conference in Abuja, saying the country would overcome its current economic challenges. Manufacturers Association (MAN) set alarm over the ban on production and sale of and small PET bottle alcoholic beverages. Our news. You can follow our news online and YouTube at Asaba site www.gbs. I am Pauline. Good night.